Welcome to City Walk. Today you're not just watching a video, you're stepping into a dream. A city that feels like a movie set. A place where history, love, and light come together. Paris, France. Stay with me for the next 13 minutes and I promise you'll laugh, you'll learn, and you just might fall in love with France. In this journey, we'll discover why Paris is called the City of Lights, the secret underground world of bones beneath the streets, how France became the world's perfume capital, thanks to Muslims' strange French habits, snails, silence, and sarcasm, and how you can study in France for almost free. So grab your coffee or your croissant. Let's begin. Welcome to France, the most visited country in the world with over 80 million tourists each year. It's not just about the Eiffel Tower and fancy wine. France is an empire of art, fashion, rebellion, and yes, a bit of drama. Country name, French Republic. Population, 65 million. One of the richest countries on earth. Capital, Paris, the city of dreams, lights, and revolution. France borders Germany, Italy, Spain, Switzerland, Belgium, and Luxembourg, and has coastlines on both the Atlantic Ocean and Mediterranean Sea. That's right, beaches and baguettes. Now let's talk about Paris, the heart and soul of France. Why is it called the City of Lights? Not just because of the glowing Eiffel Tower. Paris was one of the first cities in the world to get street lighting. It led Europe into the modern age, quite literally. Eiffel Tower, Louvre Museum, Notre-Dame Cathedral. Paris is full of icons, but walk a little off track and you'll find quiet streets, jazz music echoing from cafés, and artists sketching under cathedrals. Beneath all the beauty lies a hidden world. The catacombs of Paris, a massive underground tunnel system filled with the bones of 6 million people. Back in the 1700s, the city's graveyards were overflowing, so they moved the bones underground and arranged them in patterns. Skulls, rib cages, femurs, like a bone museum. It's creepy, artistic, and absolutely French. Tourists can walk through this underground city of the dead, but beware, not all of them come out the same. Now let's talk about some weird and wonderful French habits. The French eat over 25,000 tons of snails every year. They drink more wine than water in many regions. In 2016, France passed a law: restaurants must donate leftover food to the poor. No waste allowed. And here's something most people don't know. France is famous for perfumes, but perfume was originally invented by Muslims in Cordoba, Spain. The French turned it into an industry. Here's a strange law in Paris. Under special circumstances, you can legally marry a dead person. Romantic or disturbing, you decide. France wasn't always about luxury and elegance. In 1789, the people rose up. Tired of poverty while the royal family lived in extravagance, they started a revolution. When told the people had no bread, the queen supposedly said, "Let them eat cake." And with that, the French Revolution exploded. They overthrew the monarchy, executed the king and queen, and gave birth to the modern idea of liberty, equality, and fraternity. Today, that spirit still lives in the streets of Paris. France is all about style, philosophy, and just a little sarcasm. It's the birthplace of luxury fashion: Chanel, Dior, Louis Vuitton, and more. The Louvre holds the mysterious smile of the Mona Lisa. French cafés are filled with people having deep conversations over espresso. French people don't say hello just once. They greet everyone every time they enter a room. But small talk, not really their thing. They'll debate politics passionately, but they rarely talk about money. France is a secular country, meaning religion and government are completely separate. Here's the religious breakdown: 47% Christian, 4% Muslim, 1% Jewish. Many people identify with no religion at all. There are over 24,000 Pakistanis living in France, mainly in Paris, Lyon, and Marseille. They've built strong communities, from business to education, and even in fashion. Thinking of studying in France? Good news, it's surprisingly affordable. There are more than 70 public universities. Tuition fees can be as low as 200 to 3,000 euros per year. Plenty of scholarships are available. Cost of living is reasonable, especially for students. Top universities include PSL Research University Grenoble, Alps University, University of Paris. To apply, visit Campus France or seek help from trusted education platforms. Paris is more than a city. It's an emotion. It's where poetry lives on the pavement, where painters still dream, where love doesn't hide. It dances on every bridge. From ancient catacombs to the glowing Eiffel Tower, from revolution to romance, Paris stays with you. Thank you for walking with me through the magical streets of Paris, France. If you learned something new, if you felt even a little inspired, please like, share, and subscribe to City Walk. Let's keep exploring the world together. One walk at a time. See you in the next city.